for you, like how long did it take, like when you stopped making it a part of your life and you're just like, oh, this works?
Well, the transition for me was, how do I go from needing that crutch to be personable and likable to just doing that on my own?
Mm-hmm.
And I figured it out. And like, it was kind of a weird transition period in my life. And it was actually during the pandemic. So it was easy to like not go out and drink.
Right.
So it was easy for me to.
I go, thank God I
Yeah.
stopped for that January of 2020, because otherwise I would have been bored and at home
Exactly,
and all
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time with myself, and I did a lot of self-reflection. And so I realized that I'm enough. Like, just me being me is enough. And I know I got the goods, whether I'm drinking or I'm not. So I just had to have the confidence to be able to go out and just say, I'm enough.
Yeah.
And I don't need a crutch.
And then you get to a certain point where it's very refreshing. You feel almost free.
Yes.
Do you feel free?
Yes. I feel like totally free.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need nothing. I'm just, let's go.
Yeah. When I want to make a change in something, I'll try to institute the change and I'll read a book about it at the same time. So in that January 2020, I read 2 books about like why stopping drinking is good, or like, you know, people that went sober and wrote about it,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then it's like, I'm noticing the changes myself and I'm reading about the other possible benefits. And I'm just like, yeah, that's it. That is a benefit. When I go on vacation now, I don't have to say it's going to be really fun after I have 3 or 4 margaritas. It'll just be fun from the start.
Right. Exactly.
That's what I'm talking. That's the freedom
and
that
that's
you get,
the freedom. And to do what you're doing, to be able to read about that and follow other people's journey,
Mm-hmm.
that has to be incredibly refreshing and empowering, and to reinforce the same ideas that you're having. Like, because you're going through it and you're reading the other people going through it, and you're like, man, this really does work. This is amazing.
You notice more benefits because they write a kind of a whole thing about it, and then you just start picking off. So for you, you start feeling free, but you also have to get to know yourself again.
Yeah, you have to.
What was that like for you?
And that's the part that I really enjoyed, actually, because like you said, you have to get to know yourself, because you are who you are when you're drunk too, but that's kind of who you really are. So you have to be able to tap into that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize, okay, first my realization was that I'm enough. And then my next realization was that I'm actually pretty fun.
Yeah. Like
I'm pretty fun to be around.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, I see why I'm pretty fun to be around. Like, there's value to me,
Yeah.
without being, there's just value to me. And I can control it. I don't need to have a drink to get up. I can control it just me being me.